Section B, Question 2, Agricultural Management and Marketing. Start this question on a new page. 2.1. The schematic representation below shows various strategies in developing a market. A. The producer needs to understand what the consumer wants. B. The producer determines how much the consumer will pay for the center we have. Okay, in the center, we have the market. C. The producer should know where the consumer wants to buy. D. The producer needs to communicate information about the produce. 2.1.1. Identify the strategies of developing a market represented by A to D. We need to identify the marketing strategies used by letters A, B, C, and D. Sweet stuff. Let's roll on. A. That's a product. B. That's a price. C. That's a place. D. That's a promotion. 2.1.2. State 2 factors that the producer should consider when planning the strategy represented by A. 2 factors to consider when planning a product are the quality and the design. They want only 2. 2.1.3. Name 2 ways in which the producer can implement the strategy represented by D successfully. Meaning 2 ways of implementing promotion. The 2 ways of implementing promotion are advertising and in-store promotion. 2.1.4. Indicate 2 aspects a producer has to consider when deciding on the strategy represented by B. 2 aspects to consider when deciding on pricing are the cost and the demand. 2.2. A group of emerging farmers growing vegetables has limited access to funding. They decide to share the costs of producing and marketing their produce until everyone is economically viable. 2.2.1. Indicate the marketing system that these farmers use. The marketing system that is implemented here is a cooperative marketing system. 2.2.2. Name 3 advantages of the marketing system in question 2.2.1. 3 advantages of cooperative marketing are that farmers, producers, will have a better chance to negotiate a good price for their produce. They can afford better infrastructure as a group than as individuals, and they can buy fertilizer or packaging material cheaper. 2.2.3. State 2 principles that could guide this group of emerging farmers. 2 principles of cooperative marketing are membership is voluntary and democratic member control. 2.3. The table below shows the quantities of agricultural products 1 and 2 supplied at different prices. 2.3.1. Formulate the hypothesis based on the data of quantities supplied from August 2011 to March 2012. The hypothesis is that if the price of an agricultural product increases, the supply may not increase in a short period of time. 2.3.2. Calculate the price elasticity of product 1 and product 2 for the period between August 2011 and December 2013. Use the formula % change in supply divided by the % change in price. Sweet stuff, we are using the above formula. So for product 1, the % change in supply is 13%, and the % change in price is 20%. So after dividing it, we get 0.65. So for product 2, the % change in supply is 39%, and the % change in price is 20%. So after dividing it, we get 1.95. 2.3.3. Interpret the price elasticity of supply for product 1 and product 2. Supply for product 1 is inelastic, and supply for product 2 is elastic. 2.3.4. State 2 factors that might have affected the supply of these products: technology and expectations of future prices. 2.4. The community members intended to start a business venture using their communal fields, totaling 400 hectares, but lacked capital and skills. The area also has poor weather conditions. Their motivation to start the business was a flourishing project in a nearby village. They planned to farm beef cattle to sell to locals for their traditional ceremonies, and sheep to sell to a local supermarket. They also intend to grow vegetables to supply the local school. They plan to utilize the services of the Agricultural Extension Officer for advice. 2.4.1. Use a SWOT analysis and identify A. 2 strengths. The strengths are the availability of land and services by an extension officer. B. 1 weakness. A weakness is a lack of capital. C. 1 opportunity. An opportunity here is that they have identified a market. 2. 2 threats are unreliable weather and competition from another project. the flourishing project in a nearby village. 2.4.2. Recommend 3 actions to correct the threats identified in question 2.4.1d. 3 actions to address threats include applying scientific methods or using modern technology, and considering processing and value adding.